There is a company you have never heard of that knows your current address, your previous 3 addresses, your estimated income, your estimated net worth, your political affiliation, your religious views, whether you have children, their approximate ages, your health conditions based on purchase history, your relationship status, any criminal records, civil court records, and a behavioral profile scoring your likelihood to buy specific products in the next 90 days. You never signed up with them. You cannot call them to ask what they have. Your data is being sold right now to advertisers, employers, insurance companies, and law enforcement. Welcome to the data broker industry. Data brokers are companies whose business model is aggregating personal information from hundreds of sources and selling access to it. The industry generates an estimated $250 billion annually. The largest players, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, Axiom, Oracle Data Cloud, LexisNexis, Spokio, Been Verified, operate at enormous scale. Axiom alone claims to hold data on over 2.5 billion people, with approximately 3,000 data points per consumer. They obtain this data from public records, retail purchase histories, social media, app developers, and by purchasing data from other brokers. The data sources are diverse and largely legal. Public records, property transactions, court records, voter registration, business filings, marriage and divorce records, all public, all aggregated. Retail loyalty programs. Your supermarket card tracks every purchase and sells the data to brokers who infer health conditions from what you buy. App data, location history, browsing history, app usage sold by developers. Social media, profile information, listed interests, relationship status, employer, credit reporting, payment history, account types, balances. Each source adds dimensions. Combined, they build a profile no single source could construct. Health data inferred from purchase history is one of the most sensitive and least regulated categories. A person who regularly buys insulin test strips, diabetic-friendly food, and pharmacy items associated with diabetes management is flagged as likely diabetic in broker databases, inferred, not confirmed, but sold as a health attribute. This data is purchased by insurance companies assessing risk, employers making hiring decisions, and lenders assessing creditworthiness. In the U.S., HIPAA protects medical records held by healthcare providers. It does not protect inferred health data sold by data brokers. Location data purchased from apps enables highly sensitive inferences. A broker who knows you visited a reproductive health clinic, an addiction treatment center, or an immigration attorney can sell that information. Researchers have demonstrated that location data from data brokers can identify people who attended Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, visited abortion clinics, or attended specific religious services. In 2023, a Catholic news outlet purchased location data from a broker and used it to identify a priest who visited a gay bar, leading to his resignation. The data was purchased legally. Law enforcement is a significant data broker customer. Police departments purchase access to broker databases to investigate individuals without obtaining warrants, because purchasing commercially available data does not trigger the Fourth Amendment protections that apply to direct government surveillance. This is called the third-party doctrine. If you share data with a third party, you have no reasonable expectation of privacy in it. Automated license plate readers, social media monitoring, and broker data are combined in Fusion Center databases accessible to thousands of agencies with minimal oversight. Opting out of data brokers is tedious, partially effective, and temporary. They regularly re-add data from new sources. However, it is worth doing for the most sensitive categories. People search sites, Spokio, Been Verified, People Finder, White Pages, Intellius, Fast People Search often display your address, phone number, and relatives' names publicly. Each allows opt-out, individually. Services like Delete Me, Canary, and Incogni automate opt-out submissions and ongoing monitoring for a subscription fee. They are not comprehensive, but reduce exposure significantly for high-value targets. Upstream prevention is more effective than downstream removal. Opt out of retail loyalty programs or use an alternate email and phone number specifically for cards you keep for discount purposes. Review app location permissions and advertising ID settings on your phone. Use a VPN or encrypted DNS to prevent your ISP from building a DNS history to sell. Use privacy-focused browsers with tracker blocking. Each of these reduces the data flowing into broker databases rather than trying to clean up after it gets there. California's CCPA, California Consumer Privacy Act, and Virginia's CDPA give residents rights to request what data brokers hold, request deletion, and opt out of sale. The EU's GDPR extends these rights to European residents with significantly stronger enforcement. If you are in a jurisdiction with these rights, you can send data subject access requests to major brokers directly. Brokers are required to respond within 30 days. The practical limitation is that there are hundreds of brokers, and the requests must be submitted individually. Another reason automated services exist. You did not sign up with them. You did not consent to them. You cannot easily remove yourself. And they are building a profile of you that is more comprehensive than most of what your close friends know. $250 billion built on the legal collection and sale of information about your life. If you want to understand specifically what Google collects, which is a data operation in its own right, our video on what Google actually knows about you covers the data types, how to download your own file, and what it reveals.